Dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. So today we will read something special, a special story from your reader, Voice of Conscience. So first of all, I would love to discuss what conscience is. What do you understand by conscience? This is your rational self that guides you along the path of morality. So to judge right from wrong, to choose the correct thing that you need to do, being a man or being a part of your society, that self that guides you to do it, this is called conscience. It is there staying within you. Most of the time it is dormant, but when situation arises, it is aroused. And with your amazement, it guides you to the correct path, the path or the turn which you missed or you never considered to take. Along that track, it guides you. This is the conscience, your rational self. So when it is aroused, you have the opportunity to introspect what you have done and judge your own self. This is the time or this is the moment only when you judge yourself. When your conscience is aroused, the first thing you do, you introspect. You judge your own action and you decide what you should do or should not. Through this story, it is described, it is chronicled, how an aroused conscience can guide a man towards the truth. Now here, two friends are there. Mainly the story is centered around two friends. One is our Jumman Sheikh, another is Alagu Chaudhary. They were bosom friends, and throughout their area, in their locality, they were known to be good friends and they were known to be ideal friends. Their friendship was exemplary. In such condition, having such a great reputation, something happens one day that dismantle this whole balance of friendship, and it is shattered. How they get it back with the help of their aroused conscience, that we are about to read here. So they were so close that even when one friend goes out of station, the other used to take care of his household and the vice versa. Things were going very nicely, lucidly, and everything was soothing. There was no problem with life. But what happened? One day, it was Jumman's aunt, Khalajan. She came and she declared that Jumman, my dear nephew, I have grown old and I cannot tackle all my property, I cannot maintain it. So it is my earnest request before you that you please give me a shelter at your home and you take care of the property that I have. In return for which, please allow me to stay here and provide me the little food that I need. Jumman agreed to this proposal, and Khalajan started living with Jumman and Jumman's wife. After some days, things went wrong. It was Jumman's wife who started chiding Khalajan for staying there for so long. Even though Khalajan was old, she was never respected by either Jumman or his wife. At every step, his wife used to humiliate her for even the little food she used to take. One day, what happened, it was Khalajan who complained before Jumman telling that, Jumman, I am old and I cannot bear such humiliation at this critical age. So you do one thing. You enjoy the property which I had conferred, and in return for which you please provide me a monthly allowance. I will stay separately and I will cook my own food. I will buy it with the money that I will get as an allowance. Jumman became furious. She humiliated his own aunt by telling that he did not expect her to live, to stay alive even now at this age. Means indirectly he wants to say that it is better you die. Why are you alive? You have nothing to do here. Your presence is a menace to us. So Jumman's aunt Khalajan then warned him, saying that I want to take the matter to the panchayat. If you are becoming so low, if you are degrading yourself, humiliating me in with such derogatory remarks, then I will have no other option but to take the matter to the panchayat. Jumman knew that he was well known in his area, and Khalajan came there recently. She was not known to many, and he knew also that most of the people will support him. So without any suspect or without any hesitation, he said, Khalajan, you may go anywhere you like, and you may do whatever you wish to do. I have nothing to do with it. I don't care. You go and do it. Go to the panchayat. Call a panchayat. Now Khalajan started roaming villages after villages. A panchayat is consisted of several villages, at least 12. So Khalajan visited all those villages. She narrated her saga, how she was humiliated, how she was cheated, how her property was mishandled by her own nephew. But few gave any importance. Few listened with care. There were some who expressed their compassion, but she did not get much confidence that could tell her that these are the people who will stand by me when the matter will be discussed in the panchayat. There was no one who assured her to stand by her in the panchayat. Now, at last, Khalajan reached Alagu Chaudhary, the bosom friend of Jumman Sheikh. She appealed before him. Alagu listened to her carefully, but expressed his inability to stand by her in the panchayat, citing his friendship with Jumman for excuse. Right then, it was Khalajan who said something that really aroused the dormant conscience inside Alagu Chaudhary. Khalajan told him that if you want to judge right from wrong, if you are judging anything, if you are there in the panchayat, panchayat knows no division of caste, color, friendship, relation, anything. It will only crave justice. So you better think it in this way. You must put aside your friendship and concentrate on justice. Voice of the Panch is the voice of the God. This thing really struck Alagu Chaudhary. He felt an unknown and unexpected surge of emotion inside him that was shouting inside him, telling that Khalajan was wrong, Khalajan was right, Jumman was wrong. This aroused conscience was crying in loud voice, was shouting loudly in the highest shrill and telling him that you cannot do this. You cannot support injustice. To support injustice is tantamount to commit crime. So now, Alaga Chaudhary, he was really confounded. He had no idea how to handle all these emotions and all the things. Now, in our next video, we will discuss what happened in the Panchayat and the actions that followed after it. Thank you very much, students. Till then, you please read the text, and whenever you face any kind of trouble, if you come across any kind of doubts, don't hesitate contacting me. Thank you very much, students. Tata.